as the war is difficult, peace is more difficult than war. And the problem, especially the conflict, the war which is going on in Afghanistan for the last 4 decades, giving an end to it cannot be overnight. We still hope. We are very keen from our side, the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, that as soon as it is possible, the war should end in Afghanistan. The same thing I see now with the American side also, because this Trump administration, they are more keen to withdraw their forces from Afghanistan and bring peace in Afghanistan.
And there are many Afghan civilians who have lost family members through Taliban attacks. What message would you send to them? They might be saying, we don't want these guys to come back.
There are not lots of civilians.
The United Nations says you're responsible for more deaths than any other.
The United Nations and all those medias which are working in Afghanistan, they are not free. Whatever the report they gave, we are not agree with that.
I've been in Kabul. I've seen the aftermath of a bomb that goes off in the center of the city. And you must know that there will be civilian casualties.
There are, I say that I do not deny that there are no civil casualties. There are civil casualties, but less, not that much which is coming in the media. But still, I say that we are trying our best to prevent this.
Now, the last time the Taliban were in power, girls weren't allowed to go to school, women weren't allowed to work. What would be the fate of women in the future Afghanistan, where the Taliban is a mainstream political player?
On the women's side, all those rights which are according to the Islamic rule and also the Afghan culture, Afghani culture, this will be granted to them, and this is their right.
So they can work, they can go to school?
Yes, I'm telling you, that is, they can go to school, they can go to universities, they can work.
Now, I want to ask you a question that you might not expect. Why take part in talks? Why not continue fighting?
We know that we have already experienced that in the past also. So occupying the whole country, taking the whole country by power will not help, because it will not bring peace in Afghanistan. We don't want to have a victory completely militarily. So we wanted to solve these things on the table in a peaceful manner, so that after the withdrawal of the foreign forces, there should be no fighting among Afghans. There should be peace forever.
And does the issue of international legitimacy matter to you? Do you think that if you come to a peaceful resolution, it will be easier for a future government to have better relations with countries around the world? Last time, only a handful of countries recognized the Taliban.
That's what we want. If the future government comes in Afghanistan and the majority support that government, I'm very much optimistic that it will be recognized by the whole world, and it will have good relation, especially with the neighbors, with the region, with the whole world, even with the United States. We have told the United States, Mr. Khalilzad and his team, that we want the withdrawal of your forces from Afghanistan, but we want to be friend with you in future, so that the Americans should come back to Afghanistan and work with us in a rehabilitation and reconstruction of Afghanistan.